Hello, my spirit buddies. It's been a long time since we've talked, but I'm going to get right into it and spare the details of personal life. So, let's talk about the changes that are happening within us, the changes in the energy, and the changes of looking at the shadow, what we don't like to see, but obviously is coming up all around us for obvious reasons that we obviously need to look at. So I'm being reminded of the vibration of the earth used to resonate at a middle C, and for a while now the vibration has raised, so we are vibrating at a C sharp. And the coincidence is never a coincidence. It's always a message to see sharply now. And what you've been seeing before, see it sharper. So what does that mean? That means we see everything. We see the good, the bad, the ugly in ourselves and in the world. So, but yet spirit and the energy of spirit is coming through in a whole different fashion. The facets of what, if you're one that tunes in, we all tune in with intuition. But if you're one that tunes in psychically, you see that the energy has changed. It's clearer, but it's also more information, which can make it muddier and more to process in order to find the true path and not be led by old conditioning habits, thoughts, or mindsets. So it's like asking a kid or anyone that learned how to ride a bike when they're a kid and now they're an adult, and you're being asked to ride it in a completely different way. So there's a little, I knew how to do this, but now I'm not sure, and if the not sure is not helping me to be better at it, I kind of think that's where we're at if you're paying attention to these kinds of shifts in energy. If you're not paying attention like that and you're feeling all kinds of things, because if you're watching this video, you're definitely tuned into your intuition, you see that it's different. Something is different. And you may not be able to put your finger on it, but life is carrying you in a way that you probably didn't plan. You thought things were going to happen or not happen, and the opposite happened, or the unexpected happened. So that's where we're at, and Spirit wants you to know that nothing has gone wrong. Nothing is out of sorts or out of place. Everything is happening exactly the way it needs to happen for your personal growth. And once you think of things that way, a surety that things are happening exactly the way they need to in order for you to grow, learn, and experience more joy in your future nows. So, what does this mean? Well, Pluto. This means Pluto. Pluto is change, disruption, death, rebirth, power over you, and personal power. So we as a collective in America have our Pluto returns happening in this time period. And so we're seeing what we were birthed in 1776, really revolution and freedom, looking for freedom from what was oppressing us in our reality. So now we're revisiting all of that, and we need to see again what we're going to do now, all these years later. And the future is always unknown as to how we're going to accomplish our goals, but the important thing is to know what do you want. So in my opinion, from spirit therapy, we need to look at what's coming up that we see as negativity. What is the conversation that we're having over and over about something that we don't like, that's bothering us, that's not working for us? Now we have to look at that in order to understand what it is, because if we don't look at it, then we're running from it, and that's escapism, and we'll never get to the answer. But we also don't want to live in that negativity. So how do we switch our feelings from looking at what is what we don't like, and putting our sights on the future and feeling what we do want, and then being open to how that goes, no matter how it goes. Non-attachment. So those are our parameters. And in the meantime, I'm letting spirit take this, because I was having so many thoughts. I'm like, you just say what needs to be said. So I picked a card for where we're at from the Enchanted Map, and I got goblins. So here's some eyes. Some eyes. We don't know what it is, but it's in the place. But there's light here shining on Goblin City. So I'm going to read you what it says. Goblins, fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive others and yourself. Goblins are born when you're wounded and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, you forgot your wholeness. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, they remain with you in the shadows. There, they remain. Madonna. Come on, read it right. All right. Once again, fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others. Goblins are born when you're wounded and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, they remain with you in the shadows. There, they remind you of what brought them into being by mimicking your own voice, tricking you into believing that you're unworthy, victimized, or unlovable. They hold you hostage through low self-worth, self-sabotage, and the feeling that you're lacking what you need. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadow of your own life or someone else's, and that they're leading you into a potentially reactive situation. A goblin's card appearance is an opportunity for growth, however, and a signal that you must love yourself. No human is without flaws. The goblin's message is that you must resist resentments and negative self-talk. Within you is the spark of the divine. Ask Spirit to help heal you. Miracles can and do happen. Let go of the negativity. So, that's the world stage for all of us to do. Who can't be more positive in their thoughts, in their feelings, in their mindset? All of us, every single one of us can do better with that. But again, I will say, it is important to look at what these negative things are and see if you can find a new way to look at it, a new way to digest what's happening without too much feeling in the heart that's bringing us down. Because if it's bringing us down in an emotional place, then we're sinking into it, and we haven't dealt with the feelings that are there. If you can look at the negative thing and go, I see you, and it's not that I don't feel anything, but I'm not getting angry with you because I've chosen not to. Now we're operating from a different platform. So, and that brings new thoughts. And if you're available and allow new thoughts to come through, then we're really getting somewhere. And if you continue to remember to do that, then before you know it, you will not be having that conversation and may forget all about that negativity and move on, and hopefully not attach to new negative circumstances in that same way. So I hope that's helpful. I'm going to stop there. It's getting a little long, but blessings to all of you out there. I hope you are doing well with your personal growth. And if you would like a session with me, contact me either through DM on any one of these platforms or spirittherapy.nyc. All right, take care. And once again, hope to talk to you very soon. Peace.